So, you might have decided to build muscles so as to have a far better look. Effectively, the aim of this article we've prepared for you personally is usually to inform you almost everything about how to build muscle tissues. If you definitely need to construct muscles, the initial factor you should make sure within the very first spot will be to eat appropriately. Be aware that eating appropriately doesn't necessarily imply ingesting wholesome, though eating healthy is as significant as eating adequately. To be able to eat appropriately for constructing muscle tissues, you will need to make sure to possess an eating program with particular needs. You will have to have enough calories per day to construct muscle tissues. Eating at the least 175 grams of protein is suggested to people that need to make muscles. Do not be alarmed at the sight of 200 grams, as you don't need to take in all 145 g of required protein in one sitting. What you possibly can do is that you can eat up to 40 grams of necessary protein each 3 hours. Be sure that you're ingesting an adequate amount of carbohydrates every day, as that is as important as consuming healthy proteins for building muscle tissues. Carb-rich breakfasts are suggested for muscle building. It would be reasonable to consume carbs just after you finish your exhausting workout, as your tired muscle tissues will need that power enhance. 30% of total day-to-day kilocalories you'll want to take in has to be comprised of healthier fats. Make certain to include things like sufficient fruits and veggies in your eating program for muscle building. You can actually develop an effective eating strategy by including snacks among each significant meal in the day. Be sure to have a number of food things in your ingesting strategy. Moreover, to following a certain eating program, you'll find other issues you must be careful about if you are really serious about muscle setting up. You should be consistent about going for the gym each and every week in order to operate out and develop muscles. Ensure to challenge oneself with workouts in the fitness center, otherwise your muscles will not improve. A further thing to think about should be to retain a balance when you are carrying out workout routines. You should give enough emphasis to all of your muscle tissues, as executing excessively on one and never on yet another could cause damage. You should be aware of the truth that muscle building method demands a whole lot of tough work and endurance. You need to cease making excuses in order not to go to the gym. You could also involve the use of muscle-creating vitamin supplements within your muscle-creating plan. They say muscle-creating process becomes less difficult and quicker when one uses muscle-creating supplements. You can choose to work with whey healthy proteins for muscle creating, as you can eat these proteins at breakfast or after a perform-out session. You possibly can use multivitamins as a muscle-creating supplement as well. Attempt using creatine as a muscle-setting-up supplement and you will construct muscle tissues more quickly. Use creatine to boost the production of ATP within your cells in order that it is possible to carry out additional repetitions and sets when you are working out.